Welcome to my channel. Good evening, good morning, whatever time of the day it is. Welcome to a new video. Yeah, it is a few days since I found out I'm pregnant. I'm still very nervous. I did what I didn't do with my pregnancy with Todd, because I know it sets off my anxiety, but the week's tests, which you'll see me take in my finding out I'm pregnant video, I obviously had a second test and decided to take it today, which will be like exactly 5 weeks, and it came back 2 to 3, which obviously I was like, why am I not 3 plus? So I started worrying, but then I'd taken a first response on it again, and the positive line was much darker than the test line, but I just saw it as there was a faint line and started panicking that my HCG was decreasing, when actually when I re-looked at it for a second time I was like, you idiot, the pregnancy line is getting stronger, so your hormones are still increasing, which is all I need to see really. So doing the clear blue one just sent my mind into overdrive, but I probably didn't buy that one for my third or my fourth pregnancies, because I knew how much it set my anxiety off. So lesson learned again. Yeah, I just thought I would catch you up with how I'm getting on, what's been going on. I've told Aiden. I couldn't wait any longer, so I literally told him after I took the clear blue one on in the last video. I tried to film his reaction, but I was so eager to see his reaction myself, I ended up cutting off half his head. So I've not got a cute video of me telling him. I usually suffer from severe sickness called hyperemesis gravidarum, I think. But this pregnancy I haven't so far, whether it's because I'm only 5 weeks, but in all my previous pregnancies it started from like 4 weeks. So I'm taking every day with pure enjoyment that I'm not being sick or feeling sick or anything like that. I am just sneezing all the time, sneezing 600 plus times a day. It is driving me insane, but I would much rather sneeze all day than feel like I'm throwing my guts up and actually throwing them up all day long, because I can't eat a thing. And my lips are extremely dry. So I'm literally walking around putting lip balm on every 30 seconds. What else? I was a little bit concerned that I wasn't going to be able to get any of like my early scans through the hospital again. After my third miscarriage, I was referred to Liverpool Women's Hospital to the recurrent miscarriage clinic, and they were going to investigate it all and everything like that, and we started investigations, we did investigations, still nothing could be found, but a support plan was put in place and they assisted me throughout my pregnancy up until about 16 weeks with Todd. So yeah, and anyway, I wasn't sure because I've had a live birth whether I would still access it. Anyway, I contacted the early pregnancy assessment unit today to find out if they would scan me, can I start my medication, and they basically said that I needed what consultant did I have. So we went through and found out who my consultant was, and I spoke to her secretary, and they've like prescribed all my medication, and then we had to check that it was okay for breastfeeding. So it got sent back and then told that we had to change a few things and take a few things off, but we sorted all that out, and a scan has been booked for the 21st. So I'll be exactly 6 weeks. I am petrified. I was exactly 6 weeks when I had a scan with Todd, and there was a heartbeat there. But I know a heartbeat only appears between 6 and 7 weeks, so I do get scared seeing it like the early end of that week. So if we go to that scan and there's a heartbeat there, that will just be amazing. Like, that will be everything I need to see. I know exactly like what length I'm looking for, like to the millimetre. So like when they're measuring like the crown rump length or whatever it is, I know what I'm hoping for them to like see on the screen. Yeah, so I'm very nervous for that, but I'm excited that we've got a date in mind, and I'm pleased that we get that support. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything, I don't really think there's anything else to catch you up on. I've just eaten a Chinese, so I'm not going to show you my pregnancy belly right now because it is literally just a food bloat. I think that most of the time it's just fat and a food bloat, but I will show you in the morning when it's at least not just stuffed. But yeah, I'm just gonna have an early night tonight because I can't stand to be awake and sneezing. Todd has had 3 or 4 awful nights of sleep where he was awake every 10 minutes one night, and then the next night it was every half an hour. And the next night it was an alright first half, and then the second half was just constant. So yeah, I am looking forward to having a full night's sleep hopefully, and some rest and not sneezing. But yeah, we shall see. Hopefully I can sleep through. Well, I just wanted to catch you up, fill you in on how I'm doing so far, and yeah. So it is now Friday morning. It is the 15th of April, and I know that I said I was gonna show you what my belly is currently looking like. I wouldn't say it's a bump, but it does look bump like, but it isn't a baby bump. I just think it's like a belly fat bump, but I'll go with baby bump. So this is currently what I'm looking like. I still have got a waist. This is currently what it's looking like. It does look a little bump like, but I don't think it's a baby bump. But yeah, I still feel very bloated from tea yesterday, so I do usually feel smaller. But I guess that's what I get for eating a Chinese, but that's what I fancied, and I didn't have much in. And I have like 1 meal left, which I wanted to do today because with it being Good Friday I don't want to have meat, so yeah, I'm just going to do like a pasta bake for tea. Anyway, I diverge. So yeah, that is currently the look of my belly. I'm going to try and do maybe like daily photos for like, I don't know whether I'll post them or I'll just keep them for myself, but I definitely want to make sure that I do like regularly, like keep a record and a memory of my bump, because I didn't with Todd's because I was just so nervous, and I really do want to like celebrate every single second. The fact I'm not currently sick is amazing. I know I sound quite sick, but I mean like physically being sick. I'm just quite nasally at the moment, that's all. But yeah, that is my bump, and I will catch up with you when I've got something else to say. It is currently Thursday the 21st of April. Today marks exactly 6 weeks into my pregnancy. Anyway. Hiya. No touching. Good boy. Hiya. No. Hello. Hello. Yeah, you need to show your face in this section. Peekaboo! Today is the 21st of April and it's the day that I am technically officially 6 weeks pregnant. My miscarriage clinic consultant has booked me an appointment for 1 o'clock today to have a scan, which I usually suffer from hyperemesis, gravidarum, or however you pronounce it. But this pregnancy I have not suffered any sickness at all, which is amazing because obviously it's my 5th pregnancy and my previous 4 I have. Except for today I have felt so sick, but it's not like the hyperemesis, it's literally just nerves for this scan later. It is about 11:30 and we're going to set off at just after 12. Thank you. But I'm so nervous. If there's a heartbeat, then like I fully expect everything to be okay. And like I'll just carry on enjoying it and my nerves will probably lessen significantly. However, until I hear that heartbeat, like the nerves I currently have are just crazy. Yeah, I feel so sick today. Aidan can't come with me because he's got some training with work that he couldn't get out of, and we'd just rather save like the scans that he can come to for later on. Yeah, I'm so scared. I don't know what the point of me saying this clip is because all I'm saying is I'm scared, I'm nervous, I feel sick. But that is literally my only emotion today. Sick with nerves. But yeah, I will do a little bump update for you of what my current bump is looking like at 6 weeks. Other than that, nothing's really happened this pregnancy. My boobs have become sore when Todd's feeding, but that's fine. They're not as sensitive as they were a couple of weeks ago. Either that or I've just adjusted to it. Baby, are you my baby? Are you putting all your tools in here? Tools in. Good job. What about this one? But yeah, that's literally all I've got to say so far. I will update you after my scan, and either I will have the best news ever or it'll be an unknown and I will probably be very nervous and upset. This is currently my 6 week. It looks massive carrying him. But yeah, I've definitely got a bit of a belly here. Go on then, you go get a toy. So this is my bump. Can you get off please? Let Mummy just do this. So yeah, I've definitely got a bit of a bump. And this is it with the top up. This is obviously, if everything goes well, my 2nd baby, but it is my 5th pregnancy. So still got my waist. Just got a bit of a let's hope that's okay. Yeah, you can come and sit on Mummy's knee. So that's okay. I haven't updated you since I said that I was going for a scan last week now. So I had a scan booked for the Thursday and it is now Wednesday the following week. It is, isn't it? So the scan last week was amazing. They found a heartbeat and they measured exactly spot on what I said. There was a little bit of confusion and whatnot because I walked in and she was like, so you're 4 weeks and 6 days, and I was like, no, I'm exactly 6 weeks today. And she was adamant that I wasn't, based off like my last missed period, but I was like, no, I am, like 1000% am. Anyway, she asked me to go walk away, go get some lunch. She was going to speak to my consultant and then they were going to see me in a bit. Anyway, she spoke to my consultant. They was going to start me on medication. They were still adamant that I was 4 weeks and 6 days. And she sat down with me and she was like, why do you think that you're so far along? Like, you keep saying that you're 6 weeks. Anyway, she like had this app on her phone that basically you put in your last missed period, you put in the today's date, and then you put in, like, it'll predict when your due date is and it'll tell you how far along you are. Well, she'd selected the 12th of April, not the 21st of April. So I like pointed that out to her. She changed it and she's like, yeah, you're bob on, 6 weeks, do you want a scan? But that must have took about 2 hours just to get to that point. So anyway, had a scan. She spent 15 minutes scanning my ovaries, scanning my tubes, scanning my womb, before she even told me that there was a heartbeat and showed me the screen. But yeah, there was a heartbeat. The baby measured perfectly for 6 weeks. It was amazing. Anyway, the printer on the machine didn't work, so she did let me take some photos on my phone, which I will insert one if I can find it. But we wanted another scan. So even though the miscarriage clinic are going to scan me next week, I think on Thursday again, we've booked a private scan for today at 2 o'clock and it's currently just after 12. So yeah, I just thought I would update you before we go for the scan and hopefully I can show you a bit of the scan today. But yeah, in terms of hopefully I can just bring you along with us and show you the scan.